Friends, in this video for I Thought Wealth, I'm going to talk to you on the topic investing in holding companies. A lot of you must be familiar with the names Tata Investment Corporation, Bajaj Holdings, among others. These are companies which hold shares in the businesses of these groups. These companies generally trade at a discount to the value of the investments in their group companies. Basically, what is a holding company? It holds investments in companies of the group. The group controls these businesses through these holding companies. So, what do these holding companies gain? They get dividends which they can pay out or buy more shares of their own group companies. They generally don't raise capital. So, holding companies are promoter entities. So, why would you want to be in a holding company? Why would you want to invest in a holding company? What is your attraction? The attraction for me historically has been that holding companies trade at a very significant discount to their underlying businesses. For example, if you take a holding company, it will have stakes in 4-5 companies. It has specific number of shares in each company. If you compare the value of those companies, if you take the share value and take the total value of those holdings, you will find that the market capitalization of the holding company is lower than the value of its investment portfolio. Now, the difference between the sum of the parts of a holding company, the value of each component, each company it holds and other assets it may have in the holding company, and the market capitalization is essentially your margin of safety. Now, most people think that any margin of safety is attractive, but in my experience, the maximum success that I have had in holding companies was when I bought a holding company at a discount between 60 and 75% of the value of the underlying businesses which the holding companies own. So, the SOTP, the sum of the parts of a holding company should be 100 and I should buy it between 40 and 25. Two things happened in my experience. The value of the businesses went up significantly and the discount narrowed. So, the value of the holding company also went up. Then you see compounding. You may even see multi-bagging. Effectively, this process takes years, usually between 3 to 5 years or even longer. So, investing in holding companies is a long cycle game. It's a game played over extended periods of time. I find that a lot of people think that the discounts will narrow very fast. More importantly, they think that the discounts will narrow or the valuation of the holding company will grow when the value of the underlying business of the group, that is the companies which the holding company owns, are already at a very high valuation. So, then it can actually cut the other way. So, that is a risk which is always there in holding companies. But those who have bought holding companies at the bottom of a market cycle have never made a mistake. It has been extremely profitable. And there are a number of holding companies. You have holding companies in textile, you have holding company in tire, you have holding company in financials, you have holding companies for conglomerates, you have holding companies for even large cap businesses. In my view, if the O2C business of Reliance is also converted into a subsidiary and they sell 20%, Reliance Industries itself can become a holding company. So, holding companies have been there and will be there, but buying a holding company should be done at a point in the market cycle where you cannot lose. When the market is near a peak, going and buying a holding company may not be the smartest thing. But trust me, when you do all the calculations and you can't find value in other parts of the market, it's very natural for you to be tempted to buy a holding company. So, that is something which happens to all of us. But I would think that if you don't have great ideas in businesses, then don't go and chase a holding company at the top of the market. That would be my advice to you. If you like this video, do share this video with active investors in equity, your friends who are keen students of holding companies, those who want to play that long game where they invest across years and hold holding companies for great gain. Prepare yourselves for a long journey and stick to it. Thank you for watching this video and do stay tuned with us.